Want to recap our top story right now. Major developments in the search for the serial sniper. Police Chief Charles Moose gave us a name and a picture, but warned that the 42-year-old man is wanted for material information only at this point. In addition, there's a 17-year-old who's on the list of people police desperately want to talk to. And we have a new car to be on the lookout for, but this isn't something a witness saw. This car came from the hard work of the sniper task force. Let's go to Fox 5's Will Thomas. He's live in Rockville with more on these major developments. Will, I don't want to put you on the spot, but maybe we can start a little bit with that quote that was so important to the sniper to hear from the mouth of Chief Charles Moose tonight.
Right, so many new developments. We're going to take you through it step by step. Why don't we begin with that cryptic message? Now, as we've seen the last several days, Chief Moose has used the airways to communicate with the person believed to be the sniper. Now, law enforcement sources tell us this so-called sniper, this serial killer, has attempted to call authorities several times and didn't get through. And so there does seem to be some type of phone tag happening. So the chief once again went before the cameras and urged this person to try again, to call or to write them. Let's listen to the chief himself to hear this message. Take a look.
We understand that you communicated with us by calling several different locations. Our inability to talk has been a concern for us, as it has been for you. You have indicated that you want us to do and say certain things. You asked us to say, quote, "We have caught the sniper like a duck in a noose," end quote. We understand that hearing us say this is important to you. However, we want you to know how difficult it has been to understand what you want, because you have chosen to use only notes, indirect messages, and calls to other jurisdictions.
All right, back live now. Let's talk briefly about this person that has now been released publicly here, who police are looking for. Federal arrest warrant has been issued for this man. Take a look. He is 42-year-old John Allen Mohammad, also known as John Allen Williams. Again, 42 years old, about 6 foot tall, approximately 180 pounds. Now, the arrest warrant alleges violation of federal firearms laws, but it has been explained to us that these violations are in no way connected to the sniper attacks. This is something completely different, but authorities are telling us off camera that they strongly believe this person has some information that could be useful in the serial sniper investigation. It's also been pointed out to us, if you look closely, it appears as if this gentleman is wearing camouflage or some type of a uniform. It almost looks like a government ID. He has a very cropped haircut. I want to take you now to Tacoma, Washington. We're told this home, where federal authorities have spent most of the day searching, may have been a former residence of this John Allen Williams or John Allen Mohammad. Again, federal authorities searching this rental property with the consent of the property owner. They're going through the backyard meticulously in a grid pattern search using metal detectors, looking for any spent shell casings, we're told. We've also learned they've confiscated a tree stump that may have been used as target practice. We're told that is being brought to Rockville, Maryland for forensics testing. Now, we've also learned the FBI has asked the Tacoma area Army base, Fort Lewis, for assistance. Now, that Army base may have some connection to the Mohammad person that they're looking for, that he may have some connection there, a former Army soldier himself, or possibly having worked there. The Army base would only say they are cooperating with the FBI, but again, we're not exactly sure what that connection is. We've also learned the vehicle that they're looking for, and let's show you what that looks like. It is a burgundy or blue Chevy sedan. It's a Caprice. It's a 1990 model with a New Jersey license plate. We've learned here on the scene that that does go back to a Clinton, Maryland address. You can see there what the license plate number is, NDA21Z. Again, it seems to go back to a Clinton, Maryland address, although it is a New Jersey license plate, but somehow the ownership has a Clinton, Maryland connection. We also want to tell you about another suspect. Police off camera are giving us his name and age, but they're not talking about what charge he may face. But it's 17-year-old Lee Malvo, who may be traveling with Mohammad. Again, he is a minor, so they're not publicly saying what charge he may be facing, but they do believe he is with this John Mohammad. I want to tell you that they believe he is armed and dangerous. Mohammad and maybe in the company of the 17-year-old. Now, a strong word of caution from police. They say do not assume from this allegation that John Allen Mohammad, also known as John Allen Williams, is involved in any of the shootings that they're investigating. They say he may have some information in connection with the investigation, but they don't believe he's the one. And as you saw, there was a big separation here in this last announcement from the chief. One, he wanted to make the point that these are people they're looking for, Mohammad and this Malvo. But secondly, another message to the person believed to be the serial sniper to get back in touch with police. They do want to start a dialogue. That's the latest from Rockville. Back to you.
All right, well, thank you for that. And we want to tell you that Fox News is reporting that John Allen Williams, attended Campground Zero, which is a militia training area down near Montgomery, Alabama as well.
We've had a lot of breaking news tonight, but we also want to make sure you get your forecast. So stay tuned. Sue Palk is coming up next.